Hello everybody, this is Debo with Debo's Movie Reviews here, and today I'll be reviewing The Avengers, starring Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, Chris Evans as Captain America, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, featuring Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, and Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, Kobe Smulders as Agent Maria Hill, and brain fart on which Skarsgård it was that played the professor from the first Thor movie, along with Powers Boothe as one of the members of the council. I gotta say, definite out of the park with this one. With this start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I mean, pretty much the border between Phase 1 and Phase 2 is kind of where I'm putting it. I mean, just excellent story, but at first I kind of felt it was just a rehash of the first Thor movie, but with Loki being the villain again, but then again, the God of Mischief knows pretty much a damn good villain, but it was now later on a sort of good guy and all. In a way. Cause yeah, he ain't no Thanos, but he wasn't no saint either. And kind of a great storyline from how it goes from Loki programming some Hawkeye and some other Shield Black Ops guys to do a job on a secret lab, and then you had Steel Tesseract, and then you had that whole scenario with Iron Man, and at the beginning, and Clark Gregg as Agent Coulson. I mean, at first I was like, what the fuck is that guy doing here? And I kind of thought he was like one of them, kind of like one of the annoying characters until like a couple of seasons of Agents of Shield, which hey, now that's no longer canon though. And with yeah, but yeah, more heroic sacrifice with a lot of perfect castings all around. I mean, pretty much what holds out this movie from like the getting that secret shield base to the helicarrier, and I mean the character development between the characters and all, and funny how the Hulk was supposedly being able to calm down with Black Widow, don't never not having met before, but yet now because she's only female on the team that they think she's. Then again, with Black Widow's sexuality was one of her superpowers. Pretty much her main superpower, movie wise. Where in the comic book she's a super soldier, but pretty much if you want more on her, just go to my Black Widow review. And then with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, I mean, talk about perfect casting. I mean, he even looks like Iron Man. I mean, come on. And of course, Evans as Captain America, perfect. Which his involvement in the movie Snowpiercer is also why in the post credit he didn't take no bite of shawarma that in the post credit. And then of course he got the whole battle in New York. But I do gotta give it that one scene in Germany where the Avengers first meet. Well, and then that team up thing was just him and Cap and Black Widow, and then Thor comes around, and then they fight for a while, and then they reluctantly team up, and oof, talk about some great banner there, like does Fountain Mother know you're aware of her drapes, and then of course with even more reference with like how Stark pretty much wore a Black Sabbath shirt for the whole movie. Yet his old intro in that scene was him playing Shoot the Thrill instead of Iron Man. Yet kind of thought when it came to character Avenger theme songs, it'd been like Thor gets immigrant song like in he had in Ragnarok. Not sure what Hulk would get, but while Captain America would have been old Lee Greenwood's proud to be God Bless the USA, and Black Widow would have been Looks That Kill. And like I say, it's kind of great directing by Joss Whedon. I gotta give it that one scene, Germany scene where the guy stands up to Loki and says, basically gives him a whole, you had nothing on, you had nothing on the Nazis. We fought them. We ain't afraid of you. And then of course the whole siphon, and then the whole scenario with the helicarrier scene. Oof, talking about some badassery right there. And then of course with Loki escaping again, and of course that whole back to the Battle of New York scene, and oof, talk about some badassery right there, and the infamous line of "puny God." But overall, I'm gonna have to give this one about a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's a great movie, but later iterations of the MCU was kind of just kept improved, or just improved, improved, and improved. I mean, just talking about just epic. And I mean, just great action. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of how Hawkeye that they had to do with, in Civil War he became badass by turning that bow into a staff and applying some martial arts while in the this Avengers movie and Age of Ultron made him just look like out arrows, so count me out mentality, and I'm just like, yeah. And I was gonna say something about the whole deal of the relationship between Black Widow and in there, but I'm gonna save that for the Age of Ultron review. But overall, I give this here about a 4 out of 5. I mean, I want to say it was flawless, but of course it was, I don't know, just phase one kind of deal. Movies just kind of, but at least Marvel's able to move on while DC just got somewhat moved on, and then they fear like another before they want to reboot Batman or Superman again. But overall, I hope y'all liked the review and enjoy the movies I review and my reviews of them. And I'll keep dishing them out. All right, y'all. Peace.